Good evening, everybody. Hope you all are doing well today. I myself, I'm doing alright. Like, had a bit of a cleaning day today. Well, I say cleaning, it's more just me dusting everything. And yeah. Also, I did not realize just how much dust was in my laptop cooling pad thing. It's basically what I use nowadays to keep my laptop cool when I'm using it. Which, yeah, it was especially a good idea to have some form of cooling for your laptop, because honestly, laptops can get very warm. Like, some can overheat pretty quickly. I know my one has an overheating problem, but it's not as much of a thing, if at all, nowadays. Which is nice. It's nice to not have to worry about particular things. Oh, almost forgot. I figured out why we had that random, like, massive lag spike yesterday. Wasn't because of a capture card. Wasn't that at all. It was just the internet it was actually just the internet in the end. And apparently it was just decided to play silly buggers for half an hour during stream yesterday. Which yeah, it was slightly worrying, but I ain't surprised it happened yesterday. Like I said yesterday, my Fridays have been cursed at the moment. So, I might actually start playing around with what days I stream on again. Specifically with the idea of maybe dropping the Friday and instead doing Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday instead. Right. I can still have my relaxation day on a Sunday. Well, during the day on Sunday, and just kind of and still do stream of the evening. Because, well, streaming's it's kind of a hobby, it's also kind of not for me. Like, it's weird. I think I've gone on to say multiple times that streaming's just kind of a weird, extension of my hobby of just playing video games. Really. And caused pixel art to become a bit more of a hobby of mine. So I kinda just leave shit together in a very unorthodox fashion. Which, hey, I weave shit together unorthodoxly anyway. That's just part of the way my brain works. Some people put two and two. Some people's brains put 2 and 2 together to make 4. My brain puts 1,000 and 1,000 together to get 2,000. Like, I sometimes have pretty gigantic leaps of logic. Or something like that. Anywho, as we're yapping, I might as well load up Warframe. Because that's what we're doing today. Because frankly, I tend to find more excuses to stream Warframe than I do to stream Monster Hunter these days. I also forget how fucking quick it is to load up Warframe. Right. Okay. Audio stuff is all good. But yeah. This is very distracting, isn't it? Anyway. Warframe. We have shit to do. Quite a few things. One, Prime Resurgence that I've been totally neglecting to continue with. And I barely have any fucking ire for it. Okay, that's a problem.
Good. Don't rush into things.
How much standing do I have? That's enough for 2. That's enough also for 2, nearly for 3. Also I have something finished cooking. Foundry, some former. The shit in the foundry I have to. Nope, nothing really important. Okay. But yeah, there are a couple of things I plan to do today. You still got the dagger alerts going on at the moment. I also have Descendia, which I have not done yet. And Parkane. Not terrible, but not fantastic either.
Tenno, your codex has been updated with a new quest.
And yeah, you also have the Prime Resurgence stuff. Firstly, I want to.
Witness.
I forgot I had a Kuvalich.
Except you lack the capacity to stop me. Resolve to surrender or
Yeah.
we shall speak again.
If I do it on normal, I could probably just speedrun the damn thing myself. Oh, that's a sabotage. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I thought they would all just be exterminates. Or am I thinking of something else? I'm probably thinking something else, knowing me.
Void portal in this Orican structure. You are here to cut off their access and stop them from coming back.
Right. Let's fly. Okay, yeah, this tile set ain't the greatest for flying around with it as Uriel. I will admit.
The enemy are using a void key and a portable torsion beam device to force open the portal, destroy the key and the device.
See, these bigger rooms are fun to fly around as, Uriel.
The portal only allows travel in one direction. Start up the portal generators to reverse the polarity.
Lag check. Minimal lag. Are we good? I cannot see shit.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
What arcanes do I have on this Warframe anyway? I know I have Arcane Concentration, but do I also have Cansado on here? Or did I take that off? Because of how those two arcanes really don't play ball with each other.
There's the torsion beam
Whee!
device, but they've taken the void key. Find it.
Ah. What? It disables my fucking what's it? Oh, that's a lot of shit.
Quick, pick up the key.
You should have brought more, Tano.
Well,
You don't have enough.
More bugs! More shiny bugs!
You got the key. Now get back to the portal.
yep. Well, that was easy.
Go through the portal now. It's about to collapse.
God damn it.
Objective complete. The void key and torsion beam device are out of commission. The enemy will not be returning anytime soon. All your objectives are complete. Proceed to extraction.
Right, that's done.
Another job well executed.
That's a dagger part gotten. There'll probably be another one of those next week.
A new quest is available in your codex.
Don't even know what dagger even fucking does. Ah, yeah. Next one is the last one, which is the systems. Okay. Now, next point of order is Descendium, I believe. You know what? I'm gonna use a Bubonico. Especially cause in the next oh wait, that's still path one. Cause in the next major update for Warframe, we are getting new adversary weapon. The Kuva Ghoul Saw. I can't remember what the new Tenant weapon is, but the new Coda weapon is the Coda Bubonico.
Ordis has been counting stars, operator.
So, yeah, I am very excited for that one. I wonder what it'll sort of go for. If I had to make a guess, more status chance.
A massacre of targets that do not fight back? Familiar. The only problem is narrowing it down.
Okay. But, ooh. Yorimo!
No, Marie, take heart. Our friends will defend you.
Ooh, there's one. Oh, you can't open it. Something tells me I could do with remodding this thing. Oh well, that's what the death sticks are for. Right, that's Razor Jaya. You okay, bro? You okay? Didn't think so. That's probably why I'm not doing much damage. Got the Deimos enemies. Well, seemingly the open world Deimos enemies. And they're tanky as all hell. Like, the enemies in the open world tend to be tanky anyway. But it's especially noticeable on...
This demon, this grossling, it mocks us with all its greed. It
What's
must
it?
be vanquished for decency's sake.
I should use a different weapon. Yeah, I definitely really need to remod my Veronico, because my secondary is doing more fucking damage than it. Whee!
Dear sweet giant cat, lead us swiftly to the heart of corruption.
What could this even possibly represent?
Oh, yes, that was a fantastic evening.
You know what? I'm using my boys. Oh god, I can't tell which ones are mine or which ones are the enemy. And I am... There's the cat. Tyro Battle Assists. I think that's the Railjack version of them. To my knowledge. Now, where was this? Oh, there it is. Man, I'm glad that's a slash proc and not a toxin proc.
We went to town to make a new, glorious home for ourselves. Resources were simply required to begin again.
Right. Oh, where are the enemies this time? Oh, they are tiny, tiny enemies. Tiny, tiny infested. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. These are infested. I should have thought about this, shouldn't I? I knew I should have gone with Uriel. It's probably more gonna bite me in the ass when we get to the jumping puzzle one. There's always a jumping puzzle Wait, did I just Goomba Stomp that thing? Oh my god, you can Goomba Stomp. That's why they're called Head Stompers. Because you can stomp their head in. Yeah, that sounds really wrong.
Speed would be important when on the battlefield, I suppose.
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't need to worry about yo-yo after all. Because, we're using horses. Alright then. Well, guess that's the gate one for this time round. Falling debris.
Come, rest, and take what blessings soul may grant to you. And did you think little Marie had left your side? Jamais? With soul's light, we will endure.
Health would be a more preferable option in this situation. Despite the fact that I have 4,000 fucking shields. Wait, seriously? Neat. Unfortunately, I do have to No, I don't have to manually scan it. Helios just does it for me.
May soul guide you.
Oh my god. There are 3 fucking Caliban Primes.
What is that horrible smell? Devil, is that you?
Oh, okay. That's something. Okay, 3 Caravans and a Zaku. Jade Guardian
Tinkering with forces they clearly did not understand.
Xmas
Holy
Bowl.
project sealed this
Oh,
for the
great.
people.
know, this is the funny thing about kick gun, the spore shot. I've had this thing for little years. Yeah, it's still like solid weapon. Past me was onto something when he made this thing. What do primary spore lasers do again? I can't remember. Don't we just... Oh yeah, it creates a orb that sort of bounces around and shit. There's the what's it. There's the what's it. That could have been nasty.
Battle against a powerful foe. It seems Roth got his own hands bloody on occasion.
What's actually armor stripping like here? I know someone's got a Panzer, and that's probably doing... Oh. Well, that's... I haven't seen the hyena pack in a hot minute. No, seriously, like, when's the last time I actually were included anything? Because I don't think I've seen a sortie in a while with them. Granted, I haven't been doing sorties that much in general. Might be worth actually seeing what today's sortie is. I suppose I don't see much need in doing sorties as much. Just on account of yeah, I tend to not need half the stuff sorties give you as rewards. Okay, the other half of alchemy. Ow. These are mostly Cabal. Helios is definitely getting his scan on. Luckily I have enough codex scanners to last him a while. So we're not going to have that issue. Well, they're normal scanners, not synthesis scanners. Oh right, that's... I forget, there's 3 fucking Calibans running around.
A rotten fruit will spoil the whole bushel, as the saying goes. Seek out the sinner amongst them.
Oh god. This is not a fun modifier. God. Yeah, this is really not a fun modifier. I knew I should have bought Titania, but she really needs a rework of a Exalted. No, as in I need to remod that fucking thing. No, it's bad. Good, can I have friction back, please? I kinda need that. Loot!
Take what suits you. He obviously does not care for it.
More and more and more. See them all. Count them if you dare to try. Every bullet, every corpse, every life spent. This is the song of war.
Lua, guide us.
Alrighty. On to the next.
You have arrived. Good. Fear not. Lua shields us.
Fuck it.
Yes, onward.
As long as there's no toxin procs involved, I'm good. There's gonna be toxin procs involved, aren't there?
We descend.
Vitoplasm. Okay, yeah, I do kind of wish that I brought Uriel to this, because... Ouch! Nodding lasers. Thank you. Well, that was a load of shit. Fake balls. Switching to off. Or for the range boys. And it seems like everyone else is too. Then again, with Caliban, people prefer to use ranged boys anyway. Just cause the melee companions in this game aren't the smartest things in the world, so well, damn, someone's getting roasted in that. Oh, that was easy. Well, it would be when I'm in a public squad, wouldn't it?
The refractory is trying to purge Marie from the system. However amusing that is, if it succeeds, this venture is over. We have traveled far in my
Wait, chemical warfare?
Nothing like
Shit, there's gonna be toxin procs, aren't there?
kinship.
Aura, I would have you spend an hour within my mind, Wolf, and see how you fare.
Both y'all wouldn't survive an hour in my mind. So shut both your Keikos. Oh, don't mind me just casually yelling at the NPCs. Did someone subsume Wisp's motes onto their Warframe? I keep forgetting that's what subsume you get off a Wisp. No, it's cause fucking Marie's here and she's a Wisp proto-frame. It's a Saturday, give me some slack.
Such boils fester within all. Sin is our sickness. We are morbid with guilt and shame.
Oh god, those Arctic Xmas everywhere. I hope... I don't know what's worse. That penance or the fucking frictionless one. Well, at least with a frictionless one, it's also really funny.
Perhaps this is a memory of the devils from when he was a little boy smashing his toys.
Oh. Another target practice one? That was cleared in about 5 seconds flat. Weak point horde.
Tinkering with forces they clearly
And
did not
another
understand.
alchemy one.
What unholy project sealed this
Yeah,
into your psyche?
this week's Descendium is repeating itself a lot. We've had 2 person defendings, 2 target ones, and now 2 crucible-y what's it madoodles. Because that's totally what they're called. Gas, so we need fire and toxin. That's the toxin one. Yeah, yeet. Eyes over there. I got a fun fact about gas damage in Warframe. Or the gas status effect. What it used to do is create a cloud on an enemy, afflicted with it, that did toxin damage. But when they rejigged status effects around, they made it so gas didn't do that anymore. It just put down a gas cloud that didn't specifically do toxin damage. I can't remember if it actually does still go through
5 times now you've done all this work to turn over
shields
a
though.
stone in my mind. I'm simply flattered.
Right. Where the fuck is he? I got a mushroom.
I will burn the optimism right out of your very marrow, Marie.
Where was he?
Only the light of Lua can prevail against such hellfire.
Oh, 3,000 plus shields. That works too. Well. And that was this week's Ascendia. Yeah. Oh, to be fair, other than the arcanes and maybe the amp arcane adapter, there's not really anything of note from that one. Like, no hold on, let my brain catch up. No potatoes. And yeah. Ah, that's nicely used up the daily standing cap for the day. I need a whiz. Right. I'm gonna go have a pee. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. 5-10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon.
Ordis is
Angry.
I may require maintenance after all.
Alright, I'm back. I really need to update that BRB overlay. What's it, Madoodle? Make it look more pause screeny. You know, like in video games and shit. Right. Nah.
Perhaps these will show you the path.
Let us crack open some relic packs for hopefully some of these. Aya.
I hope these interest you.
Cause that's what you need to buy relics for from the Prime Resurgence lady to get voted Prime shit. I have a grand total of 2.
Just like life.
So I know exactly where I'm spending that on.
Here, fresh from the past.
Now the next question is, how many void traces do I have? More than I thought. I didn't think I had 100. Alright. Yeah, I only got one bit of Oberon Prime left to grab, and that's the new optics. And I've been trying to get the fucking new Oberon Prime new optics for how many years at this point? I'm gonna switch Warframe though. You know what? Doing Descendius got me in the mood to use the proper Uriel combo. Uriel plus his signature weapon, the Incubus. Which is also just happens to be one of my personal favourite weapons in Warframe at the moment. Because it's of the new weapon type, Bayonet. And it takes up both your primary slot and your melee slot. Both of which are modded separately, by the way, so you don't have to panic about that. Have any? I do have. Oh. Do have melee. Why did I go for? Well, that's probably why I went for sacrificial mods. Damn. And well, Cyber, that is overkill and a half. I approve. What is the what's it? For every 10% puncher. For every 10% puncher status chance on your weapon. How much do I get? Only the one, but that's a fair skyrocket. Okay. Oh yeah, I just have primarily merciless on this one, because I can't hit headshots for... Well, I have trouble hitting headshots. Not just in... Well, not just in Warframe, but in shooters in general. It's why you're very, very rarely ever gonna see me use a sniper rifle. Or a sniper character. Unless I'm playing TF2 and I fancy Huntsman sniper shenanigans. Because Huntsman sniper shenanigans are hilarious. Wait. Oh, damn. Yeah, you do want to get Primary Deadhead to level 5. Plus, on headshot kill, plus 120% damage for 24 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. Plus 30% to headshot multiplier, minus 50% weapon recoil. Crap. Huh. I should really learn to read the descriptions on some of these. That one is just 30 damage, plus 30 damage for 4 seconds, stacks up to 12 times, plus 30% reload speed. Which is not bad, considering I tend to use AoE weapons more often than not. And they have pretty long reloads. I'm also gonna switch off of Helios and you know, I like bringing the Helmuth charges to whenever I'm running a summoner Warframe, Uriel, Caliban, and Aros. Just cause where I'm using Summoner's Wrath, typically with Arcane Camisado.
The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. Void fissures.
Well, Uriel's the exception on it, cause like I said, I think I took Arcane Camisado off it, cause it don't work massively well with Arcane Concentration. One requires you to wait for your summons and pets to build up stacks and then cast abilities. The other makes it so you have to cast one ability after the other. And Arcane Camisado what are we doing here? And Arcane Camisado resets when you do cast an ability. So I can kind of see why those two don't really like each other all that much.
Security has locked down the coolant cells. We have no choice but to destroy them.
Oh yeah, no, another reason why
Cell destroyed.
Vinculus works out well with Uriel. Uriel, through heat procs, can strip 50% of enemies' armors. Which tends to be a big sticking point for particular weapons.
A coolant cell has been extracted.
But being able to just strip half of that away, yeah.
Fuel cell reinserted.
Well,
When the reactor
alternatively,
will trigger a meltdown.
cause it is very much a great weapon. You could
Destroyed
run good old hunting munitions on it.
A blast door has blocked your evacuation route.
I don't,
Find a way to
cause
open it.
I don't want to use hunting munitions on every single crit weapon I own. Oh, for some reason I do like it on Makuba Tonko. But, that's because I have my Kubatonko as a bit of a DLT setup. Not the same kind of DLT setup I have my Kuva Ogris on. Nah, that's Nightwatch Napalm setup. You know, it could also, with Uriel, run a weapon with, what, a secondary with Cascadia. Game, you gonna show me the Voidfish Awards? Okay. Oh. Dang it. Huh. We're all going for the 11s. Anyone know what Meso V11 relic is? Because I don't sort of know. I'm guessing it's a Velox, has to do with a Velox Prime. Now I'm looking this up. See. Meso E11. Yep, I was right. Velox Prime. Because I know that is a pretty sought after secondary. What other ones do I have? Huh. Well, I need to get the 100 what's it Madoodles for that for revining the next one of these. Oh. There's I had quite a few of these, and the chassis is the last blueprint of Protea Prime I need. Well, I've never used Protea. Apparently Arcane Concentration is like really damn good on her. Because she is just spamming abilities, especially her Blaze Artillery. Which is basically just a sentry. Like, if played TF2, Protea's very engineer coded.
By removing the coolant cells. Watch out, I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. You're near a fissure. Use that reactant to open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
Oh shit! What the fuck? You come down, boy. Holy shit. How many melee attack speed things stacked on top of each other there?
Security has locked down the coolant cells.
We
have no choice but to destroy them.
Wow. I have never seen something go that damn quick. I've never seen a melee attack quite that fast. Not even the Prisma Obex could fucking match that.
Coolant cell extracted.
Oh, in those buffs.
Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown.
Oh, that'd light everything on fire. My favorite button. The burn every motherfucker within a mile radius of you.
Find a way to open it.
Button. And with the right energy color, you can make your teammate's eyes bleed. Also, for the love of God, don't actually have a energy color that is that obnoxious. Cause yeah, you might find yourself kicked for a few squads. I'm not stupid enough to try that one, so I wouldn't really know. Astral Prime Blueprint is technically a boomerang, but really is actually a glaive. It just looks like a boomerang.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
It could just be because I'm doing this on Still Path, which bumps up the enemy difficulty and level, but I seem to be getting a lot more void traces. Also, good thing about fishing missions, it don't care if you actually have that Still Path node actually unlocked. Oh, that was me that granted the thing. And I think it actually just straight up unlocks that node. If you can find one that can shoot me away to Hydron Sedna in Still Path, that actually would be really good.
Void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic.
I gotta admit, there hasn't been a Warframe introduced in an update that I've loved quite as much as I have Uriel. Seriously. I actually would consider him like maybe my new main. got a bit of everything that I like. Minion shenanigans. Ability stuff. Also makes weapons pretty good because heat-based Warframe. Armor's your main sticking point. Like, oh god, not again. Okay, so there's a vault involved in this. Okay. I can just move about like this. Okay, yeah, now I know what that was. That was a vault. Now my next question is, Jesus Christ, man, how much power strength did you put on that thing?
Security has locked down the coolant
Okay, I'm done.
We have no choice but to destroy them. The reactors
Seriously though, how much power strength do you put on a vault to achieve that kind of result?
never works again. Coolant cell destroyed.
Not even with haste melts can do anything close to that.
Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown.
I mean, I am complaining, but I am definitely surprised by it.
A blast door has blocked your evacuation route. Find a way to open it.
The guy seems to be dying here. Boosh. Should probably move towards extraction. I have gotten way too good of actually flying through areas with Uriel at this point, because I've used them so much since I got them. Which, yeah, which wasn't that long ago if you really think about it, because we're still technically in the cycle for old Peace update, which was what introduced Uriel to the game. Hey, Hey, I was gonna use this for one way or another. Need a bit of help. I think the guy might actually be AFK now. Oh right, still path, so Acolyte. Wait, where is he? Oh goddess smokes. I hate this one. At least Acolytes are a non-issue, with, yeah, I'm starting to think this other guy might be AFK. Oh, I think he DC'd, actually. Aren't I one bit off,
What you have learned here.
the Tromna Prime as well? This is more of a sort of, Void Trace rewards that I'm talking about. Like, 30 for... Well, 30 odd for a, mission clear. Oh, free Rhythm Cipher. Hell yeah.
You know it.
Oh, ooh. O6. And what's O2 then? Wonder what relic that O2 is. Wait, is there actually an O2 relic? Hold the phone, I am looking this up. Warframe O2. Huh, there actually is. There's actually 3 O2 relics. One for Lith, one for Mesa, and one for Neo. Huh. Huh. I wonder if I give good, reception.
Operator, do you know which finger the corpus used to count their money? The index.
Well, second time's a charm. Okay. Load up on energy and let's roll. Nope, this time it is a Wisp making me do this.
Coolant cell has been extracted.
That means I get it for longer.
Security measures have locked the coolant cells in place. Destroy them.
Oh, I should
The reactor
probably
is going
be
into stasis. Now is your chance to complete
Um,
sabotage. Use whatever
running
you can to
towards
make
the...
sure it never works again.
Wait, why am I not getting any reactor?
Coolant cell destroyed.
Is it glitching on me?
Fuel cell reinserted.
No, I'm
The
just
reactor is
straight up
reset.
not getting any
Trigger a
reaction.
meltdown.
The hell?
Destroy the fuel injectors.
Nope.
A blast
There they are.
blocked your evacuation route. Find a way to open it.
Okay, I just need to catch up. Fuck you, Toxin Procite,
Look for more
and do
reactors.
that. Give me reactant. I need more. God, I hate this room. Well, at least I don't have to worry about that with Uriel.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Yeah, that room's always a pain to actually parkour up. And no dice. But hey, more former blueprints. Hey, yeah. Unfortunately, no dice on the Oberon relics. That's a bit unfortunate. But, oh god. When does this lot of, Prime Resurgence end? Warframe... Because that's what we're actually still in, the end of 2025 Prime Resurgence. It just, for some reason, goes on for about 2 months. Yeah, it sticks around till February 12th. Okay, since we're out of Oberon relics, let's see what other ones we have. Korra, do we have any Korra? No we don't, we're out of Korra. Do we have any Necros? I have Necros Neuroptics. And that's about it. Really, both the systems and the main blueprint are airdrops? Yeah, dude.
You may also never form a consonant again, but at least
That's kind of rough. Oh, it still gives us something to work with. Look.
As ready as you will ever be.
Oof. Well. Yeah, I know what I'm doing at some point. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got that the other week. Yeah, I forgot I got Prime Pistol Gambit. I also got it a fair while ago. If I'm honest. Yeah. I'm definitely messing about with this later. Oh, I realized what I could do with this setup. Blast and corrosive. Right? And I could definitely get it to work. Like, right? If I use Prime Heated Charge, I can have it a lot more weighted towards Blast than Corrosive. What? No, I wouldn't be able to go Blast and Heat, because I need Heat for fucking Blast. Musings for later. But they're very appropriate musings. I'm gonna use my Nova Prime for a bit. What one's for Necros again? I got distracted and forgot. Mace. for systems, it's Meso and Yo. For main blueprint, it's Lift. And for chassis, it is also Neo. Yeah, let's go after the chassis. Since that one's a common one, we'll be able to get that one lickety-split. Oh, what was the... Oh, fuck that. There was a spy mission in there. Oh, come on, what's it? I might swing back to that one later. 'Cause... that one would be a fairly easy one to do. But I'm gonna do more prime part farming, so we need a decent... The only fucking Neo one available now is an interception. Yeah, that's still doable. Let's see. Z1s that we're looking at. A couple of rounds of this should hopefully net me that chassis. I'd say hopefully. Yep. Oh, there's a dryer. Yeah, because dryer is the newest Prime Warframe. Because she was the Prime Warframe that came out with old piece.
This tower is ours now.
We also have the pause screen won't tell me, but it looks like 2 Uriels.
Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
Luckily I can just molecular prime everything and they all go incredibly slowly. Or I just blow them up. Oh, and they take increased damage too, but...
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
Alright, where's the little shit? That's a bunch of... Oh, the bloody... Aha, got ya. What? Yeah, anything that can get round armor really helps with Incubus out. Damage susceptibility, armor strip, either via abilities that specialize in it, or
We have lost control of a tower.
corrosive or heat procs. Shit like that. But I can imagine a lot of people are using Arcane Circumvent for armor strip these days. Considering that just makes it so that you steal a portion of enemies' defenses for yourself whenever you roll through them. What energy colour that? Is that red with like black from the looks of it? I don't look half bad. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why the dog is why the Helmuth Charger is multiplying all of a sudden, that's due to duplex bond. It makes it so that whenever you spend like 100 energy or something like that, it creates a clone of your pet.
They come to this place when they know they are
it creates a clone of your companion, and you can have up to 2 of those out at a time.
Captured a tower.
And they won't be able to use abilities though, but they will still be able to use weapon. Well, the companion's weapons. Which? Oh. And it actually has a very interesting interaction when it comes to sentinels. Because typically sentinels hover over your shoulder. Oh god, we got Vor and an Acolyte at the same time.
Keep it up.
But yeah, what Duplex will do for a Sentinel, it'll create clones of a Sentinel, but rather than them being over your shoulder, they'll actually roam around.
We have successfully decoded the message. Clear the area.
Which, considering probably one of the most used Sentinel weapons is the Burglass Prime. That's why Nautilus is so damn sought after, because that's how you get weapon by getting Nautilus Prime.
Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
Yeah, it can do a lot of damage. You can also use it on a companion with, well, on a Sentinel with a CC weapon, and it works well too. Oh, well, that was easy.
I have detected another.
And I get some wire.
Capture and decode the signal.
And a quick extract. Okay. Convenient. Okay. What are the other Necros ones I have to get? Okay, I think the only the only 2 I need to get for Necros Prime now are the rare ones. So if it's anything like his buddy Oberon Prime, we're gonna be here for the next couple of years. What other Warframes are in this particular rotation of in this second rotation of Prime Resurgence? I can't remember.
Primes.
Evoa, Harrow, Garuda,
Yesterday.
Saurin, Valkyr. Damn, this back half is very stacked. Oh shit, yeah. I also forgot, like, even after the second rotation, I think they do a week or 2 of, like, last chance to get, type thing. Which, yeah, might buy another 03.
Here, fresh from the past.
When in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to
So, I don't really go for survivals when doing Void Fissure stuff in public squads. Cause, you have to physically go to an extraction point rather than having the do you want to continue screen? Because, yeah, you don't know how, because you need a couple of people to shop extraction for that extraction timer to start up. And if you're the only one wanting to extract, you're kinda stuck there. Unless you exit out and forfeit all your rewards, type deal. Which, yeah. I'll use up a couple of these. If I get really lucky, I'll somehow end up getting a rare part off of a unrefined relic. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a Dante here.
The reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
That means no one's fucking dying today. Yeah, no one's dying when the King of Overguard shows up. Like, seriously, Dante's kind of ridiculous. I would say the only thing with more tankiness than a squad that has a Dante in it is anything that can straight up have invincibility built into their kit, like a Nyx with the augment for 4. And that comes with a downside of not being able to really move too quickly. Because the whole thing about that augment is that it changes how her 4 works. Whereas typically absorb absorbs what makes you invincible for a duration, but you can't really move or attack too much. Well, you can't attack and you can only move slightly. And then once the duration runs out, you unleash all the energy or all the damage you took back on the enemies. What the Assimilate augment does is change how it works. It turns it into a channeled ability instead. And that was weird. Makes it so that you can still attack and that, and well, you can attack and move now, but you can't move that quickly. The only use case I actually have, or the only time I really use Nyx with that augment, or Nyx in general, Kelderlich fights. When you're oh, Acolyte's on the way. No, Vortu. Please not together. Ship both of them together, and one of them's fucking Malice. Luckily, that shit's over there. I'm over here. Ah, shit. I should probably go help him out. Oh no, wait. That's an Inaros. He don't need my help. That's another Warframe that's borderline immortal these days. Inaros. I don't know what they did with his sarcophagus passive thing when they reworked him, but Yeah, I've never really died with them.
Captured a tower.
Which is kind of crazy.
We are in total control. Keep fighting. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. We have successfully decoded the message. Clear the area. More data is being broadcasted. Are you willing to
Ah,
risk
someone's
going
got
back into the field?
raw subsumed on my Warframe. To be fair, that's probably one of the most universally subsumed abilities anyway. Wait, it could actually be a cervical prime, not an Anaros prime. I think.
I have detected another message incoming. Capture and decode the signal.
No, that is a cervical prime. Huh. Maybe it just does that similar thing to an Aros when Sephiroth gets downed. Just with like a ghost thing rather than the sarcophagus.
You have captured a radio tower.
I can never tell Warframe if it's loud or quiet. Like, it's rather confusing. Other times it's incredibly quiet, other times it's incredibly loud. Typically when the shooting starts. Hold on. That's probably why. It's because I never have a music on. That's why. You know why it typically... Well, you know why it probably was off? It's because I usually end up having something on in the background anyway. For some reason. Or there are times where I pixel art and play video games at the same time. Wait. Hey, don't knock it. I do sometimes get stuff done. Sometimes.
We have control of all 4 towers.
Alas, if only I was a bit quicker with my pixel art. I could actually make a proper living out of it. Because Lord knows my unemployed ass needs it. Wait, where do you think you're going, mother? Okay. That was weird. Oh, that's... Oh, right. Helm of Chargers can pull things towards it. It's a Saturday. Give me some slack.
must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone.
Heavy gunners are annoying.
The enemy
I have
has
too
deployed
much
fierce
damn armor.
reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
Then again, it's better to have too much armor than get completely shat on. Damn, rare part or something I actually care about? I'm gonna go something I actually care about.
They are broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives it.
What you have learned here will serve you well.
Okay. I think that is the only forming prime part I have at the moment. Because I tend to end up trading in a bunch for ducats, because no, I have a forming prime barrel still. Okay. Dog is an uncommon, and receiver is a rare. And I got a couple of Amata ones I can burn through if needed. Oh, that is useful. Right. I could do forming Minoros at some point. I also need to get rid of the helm assist. So let me go to Tinker real quick and deal with that. Thank you kindly. Ignore the glowing helmet in the other room, that has no bearing on today's proceedings. Shit. Well, guess we're going from one inception to another. Which no one is doing, cause it... Oh... No, it's probably cause... there is a survival. People are doing that one instead, aren't they? Again, I don't like excavation or survival for, in public squads. Because you have to manually go to extraction point and you don't have the sort of extraction screen. Well, one thing I appreciate about doing Void Fissure missions on Steel Path, it unlocks the node for you. Doesn't matter if you haven't, well, if you don't actually have that node unlocked, you can still do the fissure mission on Steel Path, but it will count as complete.
Their rage is vehement.
Ooh, a Uriel and a Zephyr. So basically, the other can fly and the other can fly.
Open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics.
You know, I'm starting to think Niles isn't the best choice for an interception mission. Eh. Well, public squads, it's more about, like, killing enemies rather than actually CCing them.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now.
Alright, I should probably put on scav armor, shouldn't I?
We are dominating.
Right,
Keep it up.
I'm gonna unleash the cats.
Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic.
Yeah, so Scav Swarm will put a crap ton of corrosive procs and everything, which is useless in this context because we're mainly fighting Corpus and Corrupted rather than Grineer and Corrupted. But when something that has Scav Swarm dies, it creates a Swarm Cravat. You can have 3 of those. 5 if used for augment Thornaris' first ability. And what that augment does is when you blind something with your pocket sand and then kill them with a finisher, it spawns a swarm Cravat and gives you +2 extra swarm Cravats. That's more why you use it. And your swarm Cravats can move Scav Swarm to more enemies. Yeah, so I know else if you turn it into a bit of a minion frame, can actually do a decent job of armor strip via corrosive procs. Because corrosive procs can strip enemy armor, but you need up to 80% with 10 procs.
The enemy have captured a tower.
You can bump it up to bump it up to 100% armor strip with Emerald Archon shards.
We have lost control.
Well, that's like end game shit.
Tower lost.
Ooh, tiny. Yeah, Archon shards is like end game shit. Oh, technically still Path kind of is. Well, Warframe's true endgame is seeing how ridiculously overpowered you can push a particular setup. And fashion. You can't not talk about Warframe, not talking about the fashion game.
We have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone.
Because, yeah. Warframe fashion goes kind of crazy. It helps that the community made skins, the 10-gen skins,
The enemy have deployed
are
fierce reinforcements.
really damn cool looking.
Stay and decode more messages.
I think one of the signed Danners that I I had on PC, but then brought over to all my, and brought over when I fused all my accounts into one.
I have detected another message incoming. Capture and decode the signal.
Oh, shit. Going for Protea. I mean, yeah, if he gets the chassis, great. That means I'll have a Protea Prime, which I'd probably barely use because Protea isn't a frame I've ever messed about with. Oh yeah. Now I think about it, my Helmuth Charger is really good against Corpus because Helmuth Chargers can do, well, their claws have toxin damage that doesn't get used in combos, the elemental combos. Torment. What does that one do again?
Control. Keep fighting.
Can never remember what all the acolytes do. I know Malice is the one I don't like. There's one that sort of causes giant fuck-ass slash procs. And there's also one I don't like. There's one that sort of cleanses status of himself and teleports round every so often, which is also one I don't like. I'm starting to notice a pattern here. Yeah, I just don't like fighting acolytes. They're annoying, and I have enough of a challenge just dealing with Steel Path sometimes. And making sure I actually do damage.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
I couldn't tell if that was a jetpack corpus or it was just suspended in a Zephyr tornado. Nope, that's definitely a Zephyr tornado. Okay. Yeah, so Jupiter corpus have, some of them have jetpacks. That's what you get for letting your pet sentient destroy your infrastructure, Salad V. Okay, yeah, the ragdolls are kind of funny, I have to admit. Hang on. That's not how physics works.
We have successfully decoded the message. Clear the area. More data is being broadcasted. Are you willing to risk going back into the field?
This tile set is pretty, but it's also annoying to navigate.
Try and capture another signal. Be careful though.
I mean, the extra duck is nice.
Stronger reinforcements.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting duplicates of a particular prime part because you can just trade them in for ducats. And buy shit off of Barrow. whenever he shows up.
Fall into chaos. Check navigation for active
That's how you
invasion.
get stuff like prime target. The where was it that I showed earlier? Yeah, prime pistol gambit. That's how you get primed mods. Oh wait, they got arcane. Oh, expertise, which makes it so that your ability strength also is a shield modifier. So it's useful for shield warframes. In fact,
No, it's just the corpus.
that's actually why my Caliban has like 2k shields. I'm feeling Lavos. Yeah, I'm feeling Lavos with his signature weapon. And my scooter hammer. Yes, this thing is technically a hammer. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna remod that thing. We use a different gun for now, and scrap that. I want to go back to Yo-Yo and literally set everything on fire again, because that's always fun to do in a game like this. Ooh, terminate. That sounds right up this setup, Sally. Well, public squad exterminates. Everything ends up dying before you can even get close to it.
Must be practiced.
Fortunately.
To truly master the canvas of war.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to craft.
And unfortunately,
You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Use that reactant to open a relic.
Yo-Yo is a bit of a pain in the ass to actually try and fly in this tile set.
You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
Because, yeah, some bits are open,
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is
others
open.
aren't.
Keep moving. None of the scanners
Others are
detected you.
claustrophobic as fuck. Yeah, these ain't gonna complain of the code now. Huh. Oh, they all went. Wow, Bassa. I didn't know they can even spawn on this tile set. There is a mushroom boy here. I know no shenanigans when I see them.
Broken their ranks and they are on
And everything's
another
dead.
Successful mission. Find extraction.
Yeah. Exterminate missions in public squads. Blink and everything's dead. I'm not even kidding on that front. No comment. And huh. Hey. Extra Oberon Prime Systems blueprint. Don't laugh, but my heart kind of jumped out my chest a bit when I saw it was an Oberon Prime part. Not for what I want. Ah well. You know what? Gonna use out one of the Protea Prime ones. What are these? Oh, 3T10Z1.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
Oh, 3? I'm not sure what they're going after there.
Collect reactant to open your relic.
Either Oberon themselves or
Enemies will drop it.
the
The reactant is
prime size.
Find more. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You have collected enough reactant to open your relic.
There are two fairies. There are two prime fairies in here. And a Protea. See what I mean about this tile set being a pain in the ass for Uriel to get around?
Enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Well, that was quick. Yeah, if you're gonna be doing like capture, sabotage, exterminate, basically mission types where you're not gonna be in one place the entire time, it's good to bring a Warframe with a bit of mobility on it. Uriel, Titania, Wukong's a good one. Nova's situational, because Wormhole really ain't particularly good for it. Oh, I can try for the Necros Prime part. Nah. Are you? N11. I have precisely 100. Yeah, any mobility warframe are good for public squad, exterminate, sabotage, captures.
You're near a fissure.
Maybe mobile defenses,
Use it to
but
pass
you're half and half staying in one place and moving about. Because you move to a terminal, stay there for 2 minutes, move to the next terminal, stay there for 2 minutes, move to one more terminal and stay there for 2 minutes, then extract. Damn it. I'm gonna die before I fired a single shot. This tile set is annoying. There is an acolyte.
The impure
Nope, kill squad.
are not worthy, have no future.
But
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get
it's
to extraction.
infested. Infested might scare the shit out of you early on in your time as a Tenno, but once you get behind, once you sort of stop worrying about that, they're probably one of the easiest factions in the game to deal with. Fuck yeah! That means I am one part of Necros. I can't remember what part it is. No, it's the main blueprint, ain't it? Yeah, it's the main blueprint I need now. And then I got Skelly Boy Prime. Don't have this Shields of the Dead augment. Actually is the circuit rotation. Okay, this week it's Scale, Trinity, and Ember. What is it next week? Let me have a look up. Because typically with circuit rotation, we're not doing circuit today. I just wanted to sort of figure out what next week's one is. Okay. Because not only do you get the components for the component blueprints for Warframe, you also get one of their augments too. And when Necros rocks back round in like about a month, in this rotation, you get his Shield of Shadows augment, which is really good for his survivability. His other main augment is Desecration. Now, the ability is called Desecration. I can't remember what the actual augment's called. And why you get augments is, A, through circuit, but mainly through syndicates. However, augments will only be sold by particular syndicates. And the ones that sell the Necros augments are the two that want me dead. And you have to be rank 5 with a syndicate to be able to purchase augments from them. Luckily, you can trade... Well, since they're mods, you can trade them with other players. So that's another route you can take if you're an avid trader. And yeah, I've never engaged with either TF2 trading or Warframe trading. Like, not properly. But from a complete outsider perspective, yeah, Warframe trading and selling does look similar to like how TF2 does it. Well, how the TF2 community does it. Really. But I suppose that makes sense considering another similarity between the two games. They're very community driven. Like, TF2 is practically kept alive by the community at this point, and Warframe, the developers of Digital Extremes, are very in tune with the community. And such. And plus, the Warframe community are known for being really nice, especially in terms of helping new players. Hell, like, if a big streamer sort of starts playing Warframe, the community won't hesitate to shower them with gifts. And I mean a lot. Well, there's going to be at least half a dozen Ember heirloom posters in there. Yeah, I think it's probably just like some weird meme at something at this point. Yeah, what was that other Necros? What's it? Just so I can target that one off stream. Oh, okay, yeah, it is the Lith N3. Okay. So I know to go after foes off stream. So I'm going to put a pin in the game there for today. And we're just going to chat and chill for a bit. I thought getting the other rare Necros part is a good point to end off with in terms of the game. So, let us go back to the Zatsu screen and just chill and chat for a bit. Yeah, that was rather fruitful actually. Got Descendia done, got the next free Dagoth component. Now that's the thing with the Dagoth alerts. You get the main blueprint, but you don't get the component blueprints, you get the components themselves. Because apparently, the component blueprints for Dagoth are a pain in the ass to farm the materials for. From what I've heard. Yeah. There are so many Warframes in the game that I blank out on some of them. Dagoth was one of them. I can't remember when I stopped playing Warframe, because I think it was sometime after Deviri. And then I sort of started playing Warframe again and actually started streaming Warframe properly shortly before the 1999 update. So I like caught up to it, so I could stream the Warframe 99 update. And since then, Warframe's just kind of been a bit of a consistent fixture on the channel I'm at. Well, channels, because I technically multi-stream, but yeah, that's because I multi-stream. On both YouTube and Twitch. Just because I can. Like, no, you know what the actual reasoning was why I started multi-streaming? I couldn't be fucked to constantly flip between YouTube and flip OBS's settings between YouTube and Twitch. So I found a streaming software that has native multi-streaming built into it. Well, with Prism Live Studio, the multi-stream was initially free, but then they when they introduced their paid subscription bit, they popped it onto that, which, fair enough, they have to make their money somewhere, like, and plus, the pricing ain't half bad. If I'm completely honest. And yeah, it's a software I really like. It has a built-in music player function, hence that. Yeah, that expression is the only one where I'm pointing upwards. I don't know if anyway, upcoming 5.0 expressions will have a talking right that has that points upwards. Might do. I don't know. But yeah. I'm nearly done with the close expressions on that, actually. I just need to do the angry closed expression, and then I can move on to the open expressions. Oh yeah, when I'm talking about like my PNG tuber model, I'm talking about closed and open. Closed just means the sprite that displays when I'm not talking for each expression. And the open one is the sprite that displays when I am talking for each expression. Yeah, I have a whole system. Because, yeah, I use a little PNG software called VideoTube Mini. It's a free thing I found on itch.io, like, and yeah, but you can also use ones like PNG Tuber Plus and that sort of thing. Hell, going the PNG Tuber route over a full live 2D model is probably the more cost-effective choice, especially if you're not sure if you even want to Especially so I can find out if you like streaming or not. And that sort of thing. Right, other streaming related bits and bobs. Next week, I said this earlier in stream, but I'll repeat it again for folks who came later. For those who come after, I've never played Expedition 33, by the way. But yeah, next week I'm gonna mess about with like what days I stream. I'm still gonna do like Tuesday and Saturdays, but instead of Fridays, I might try Sundays instead. See how I go with that. Especially because past couple of Fridays have been cast. And there wasn't even a Friday for 13th this month. When is the next Friday? The 13th. Let me look it up real quick. Huh. We are actually... Okay. We are actually getting a Friday the 13th next month, actually. Right in the middle of the Winter Olympics. Hopefully that don't turn into something ominous. Oh yeah, by the way, the Winter Olympics start next week. On the Friday, but that's not why I'm sort of not streaming next Friday. There are other reasons for that. Okay, that was weird. The internet kicked me off the internet for a second. So, that was a bit weird. But, I'm probably not gonna go for much longer anyway, so... Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. The broadband does like to suddenly boot me off the internet for no apparent reason. At least it weren't the half-hour lag spike from yesterday. Holy shit, that was ridiculous. I thought I caused a fucking singularity in the game, and it caused the stream to lag out. And no, it was just the internet. It seems this one's more temperamental than the last one, last network we were with. Sounds just like any other bit of tech. Temperamental. Uncooperative at worst, temperamental at best. Sometimes. But, how would I know? I'm not the best with technology. No, for someone who's as into gaming and as someone who knows how to code, I am ironically kind of shit with technology. And yeah, it's one of those weird universe trying to be comedic moments, I guess. But yeah, we all have things we're good with and things we're bad with. I'm good with technology, just not that bit. But yeah. Yeah, next week. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do a Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday week instead for a while, see how that goes. As for what games next week, not sure. We might do more High Warriors Age of Calamity. I haven't really decided if I wanted to take a break from it for a week. Something. Don't know if I want to do a bit more Warframe next week. Just because Prime Resurgence stuff, or leave it to the week after and have like one massive Prime farm to close it out. And instead just do some Monster Hunter next week. But I've not really been doing massive amounts of Monster Hunter grinding off stream at the moment, I will admit. Or to just like play some multiplayer games instead, like Sonic Racing Crossworlds or Marvel Rivals or something like that. I haven't streamed Marvel Rivals in fucking ages. I don't know. I'll probably just stick a poll up on Twitter and see what you guys would like. Oh yeah, I do have a Twitter by the way, which is sort of my main what's it. But I do with some of the more important like bits and bobs, also post it on the YouTube community tab because I know not everyone likes or want or has a Twitter these days, because it's Twitter. That's what I'm saying on that one. I also post shorts on YouTube, Twitter, but also on Instagram. It's probably the only thing I really post on Instagram, but yeah. That's about everything I wanted to cover there. But yeah, stuff like the usual likes, subscribes and follows and that sort of thing do help quite a bit as well. But just people popping in and hanging out for a bit, that's quite alright by me. And I always appreciate when people take the time out of their busy day to just come and hang out for a bit. Just pop in, hang out. Let the rest of the world pass by for a bit. Because, well, doesn't hurt to just relax and that, like, just having to sit down for 5 minutes or going for a walk, especially in places where there's a lot of nature. That's always a good place for it. Or even just popping up to the shops and back. Just some fresh air can help you clear your head. Nah. Anywho, yeah, I'm getting all philosophical on you, aren't I? For some reason, streaming brings that out of me. I mean, I know I can be a bit like that in general, but it's something I've noticed that I've done a lot more since I've started streaming. Specifically on stream. But, I don't know. Yes, that just means I have a lot of thoughts rolling around me noggin. Shit. Yeah. Anywho, I think I might start wrapping up soon. So, as always, thank you all for popping in and hanging out for a bit. Very, very appreciated. If you're new here, I typically try to stream. Well, next week I'm going to be streaming Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, hopefully, at 7:30 PM UK time, which is GMT at the moment. And it will always be on both YouTube and Twitch, so you have your pick of both, well, pick of either, and that. And if you're on the Twitch side, feel free to drop a follow, or if you're on the YouTube side, feel free to drop a subscribe or a like, or a comment, and all that good crap. Really helps out the channels and helps our little community grow and take over the world. But just you guys popping in and hanging out a bit, that's more than enough for me. I'm always happy to have y'all. So, make sure you stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I will hopefully see you next week for stuff. Streaming stuff. Yeah, I'm totally a professional. If we even have vote in the streaming scene anymore. But yeah. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Have fun with any weekend plans and that. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Alrighty. Good night, everybody. And yeah. Have a good one. Good night, and see you next week.